Hi, I'm Victor Merce, the Deck Pro, and today we're going to show you on a step-by-step process of how to install ZipUP Under Deck sealing. ZipUP is a vinyl product that goes up underneath your deck. It's attached to the underside of your deck, which channels water away so that it keeps the underside of your deck dry. As you will see, ZipUP is a very easy product to install. If you have just a little bit of carpentry skills and some basic tools, you can install ZipUP yourself. So let's get started. Our first step for installing ZipUP Under Deck is to determine the square footage of our deck, which is basically just the length times the width. With this deck right here, this particular deck is 13.5 feet by 20.5 feet. Okay, step 2, we're going to determine how much materials we actually need to buy. ZipUP is a great product. It only consists of 3 components. First, you have your wall channel, which goes around the perimeter of your deck. Then you have your main rails, which gives you your support for your panels. Then you have your panels themselves, which channel the water away. The main rails and your panels you can purchase in either 8-foot, 12-foot, or 16-foot lengths. Your panels are 12 1/8 inches wide. You will need to purchase 1 panel for every foot of deck. And if it's over a foot, then you're going to have to round up. For instance, this deck right here is 20 feet 6 inches, so we'll need 21 panels. Now your main rails, you're always going to order 1 less main rail than the number of panels that you have. So if you order 21 panels, then you're going to need 20 main rails. Now your wall trim, what you're going to do is just measure the width of your deck on both sides and then also across the back. And in this case, we're going to need 4 pieces of wall channel because your wall channel comes in 12-foot lengths. Now we're getting ready to install our flashing, our 2x8s, and our 2x4s. Our 2x8s are going on the outside part of the deck where we're going to attach the gutter, and our 2x4s are going on the sides to help hide our wall channel. Earlier, our flashing basically is just a L-shaped piece of tin that you can pick up either Lowe's or Home Depot for about $5 or $6 for a 10-foot section. And then what this does is goes on top of your 2x8, sits on there and diverts the water down into the gutter so that the water doesn't run behind your gutter and your 2x8 that you have up there where it's attached. And I'll take a video and show you exactly what I'm talking about. We've got our 2x4s installed over here on the sides. We've got our 2x8s that we put up to hold our gutter, and then we also installed flashing. Now the last thing we need to do before we actually start hanging our ZipUP ceiling is we need to add pitch rails. Pitch rails are what's going to give us our fall so that the water is diverted down to our gutter. I have here, I made myself, I ripped them down out of a 2x4. ZipUP is made so that every 4 feet you can add a pitch rail. That's how strong your rails are. So a pitch rail, what we've got at 4 feet, we've got a 1/2 inch, then another 4 feet, we've got a 1 inch, and then another 4 feet, we've got 1.5 inches. So this will give us our fall so that the water is diverted down to our gutter.